Hi viewers, welcome to Cooking with Eva, and it's yet another episode, yes, on a studio setup because I want us to have some food conversation. As you always know, food and nutrition, they always walk together or they work together. So you can't leave away nutrition out of the food equation and you can't leave food out of the nutrition equation. So today we are going to discuss something interesting on nutrition. Our topic of discussion today is 5 things that you should not give to a baby until they turn 1 year old. These are very common things and many of us don't know about, but I'll be discussing them and why you should not give them to babies and what alternatives then you can give to your babies. One of the items that you should not introduce to a kid or to a child until they are 1 year is cow's milk. Yeah, I know that's a shocker. When I had my firstborn and I started weaning her, I was like, voila, it's time now to feed. It's time to eat those things you have not been eating. But within 2 days of giving her cow's milk, she had developed this allergic reaction that could not even make her sleep. So when I took her to hospital, the doctor was like, no, you can't give the kid cow's milk until they are 1 or 2 years. So like we had to wait until she was 2 years in order to give her cow's milk. Now the reason why you should not give children below 1 year cow's milk, or even 2 years, is because cow's milk has very many, it has proteins and minerals and enzymes that a kid is not able to digest like when they turn 2 years and for adults. So that's the reason why you should not give kids the cow's milk. It can be dangerous. And also they cause this allergic reaction to the kids, which after 2 years now their body is able to digest some of these minerals and enzymes and protein. For milk, cow's milk alternative, you can continue breastfeeding your kid. And if you're not in a position to breastfeed your kid, then you can give them some formula. That will work so well and it will be supplementary to cow's milk. Number 2 is sugars. Do you introduce sugars to your kid? No, you should not. The reason is because sugars are used as flavor enhancers, and once you introduce sugars to kids at young age, it will be so hard for them to stop those habits even when they grow up. They are likely to develop poor habits which they grow up with them. So sugars are not good for the health of the kid. They can cause so many issues on the kid. Number 1, sugars have acids that attack the enamel, and now they start causing things like tooth decay and tooth problems. Remember, at this time the kids are getting their milk teeth, so if you introduce sugar at that tender age, then it becomes a habit, and now this sugar can destroy the enamel and then causing tooth decay. The other reason why you should not give sugar is because some of the sugars that is gotten from some processed food is not even healthy sugar. So for supplementing of sugar, you can give some fruits, and the sugars in fruit is good and it's healthy, and the kid will be good with that. Also avoid putting glucose so that you can make your kids take water. Let them just take plain water. That's how you teach them these things, and that's how you teach them healthy eating habits just from a young age. So avoid sugar at whatever cost. Avoid introducing your kids to citrus fruits. I know this is a shocker to you, just as it was to me, because I gave my kid some oranges and I realized she had a very bad diaper rash. And when you have the first baby, everything you go to hospital, everything you're in hospital to see the pediatrician. Little do we know that some of these things that you're introducing the kids to are a cause of some of these issues that are likely to affect them. So item number 4 that you should not give or introduce to kids until they are 1 year of age is salt. That one, I think everyone knows that. You should not give salt to kids. And this is not salt, it's not only the salt that you add when you're cooking food. You'll find some of these processed foods have too much salt. Things like sausages, bacon, okay, they have too much salt. So you should not give such processed food to kids. And then again, salt, the kidneys, the system of the kid will get an overload. They are not able to digest some of these things. They are not able to digest salt. So avoid giving salt at whatever cost. And we can get salt supplements from other foods that we eat. Some foods generally grow with salt in them. And even if the kid is breastfeeding, they can still get the right salt from the breast milk, and you're good to go. Item that you should not give to kids until they are 1 year is Weetabix. Did you know that? Weetabix. When immediately our kids are ready to win, we are running to the supermarket to get some Weetabix to give them. But did you know that Weetabix are not very healthy? It's not a very healthy diet to kids. Reason being, Weetabix is made from wheat, and wheat has a protein that is called gluten. You have heard about gluten before. You're not hearing it from me for the first time. I know you talk about it's a gluten-free week. I'm not eating gluten for 21 days. So gluten is a protein that is found in wheat, and is the protein that causes elasticity. So it causes the elasticity. Yes, the elasticity. Yeah, in wheat. You see, when you make wheat flour, like for chapati, it becomes kind of elastic. You can pull it, unlike when you do the same to maize flour. So maize flour does not have what? It does not have gluten, but wheat flour has gluten, which can become intolerance to kids, and it can also cause some diseases. And it's good to keep off Weetabix from kids until they are 1 year old. I know that got you by surprise, but yes, don't give Weetabix and any other wheat products like chapatis. I know you're always like, let me give her a small chapati, but don't give them until they are 1 year of age, because you never know how the gluten will react to them. But once they are 1 year, they can be able to eat the gluten. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'm so humbled. And God bless you. And let's meet in the next episode of Cooking with Eva as we interact more on food and nutrition.